Alright, Game Changers, welcome back to another video here today. Now, I wanted to make this commentary very honest. I wanted to be honest with myself and honest with you guys as well, because I think when we're not honest with ourselves, then it's hard to look things through a more objective lens. So I think if we're not honest first, then we can't be honest with everybody else. So with that being said, I felt like this was something that needed to be said because a lot of times we have this expectation of how, in our own perspective, how things seem right to us. There's a certain way that things should be done. There's a certain way, and in this case, how a game should be played. And for example, since we're talking about Call of Duty, how Call of Duty should be played. And I've realized that there really is no right way to play Call of Duty because to each and every person, that experience is different. You know, whether you're a camper, you're a rusher, you're really not wrong. Is there a more try-hard way? Is there a more, I guess, cheap way of playing? Yes, that's our perspective. And although me, as somebody who favors rushing, who favors moving around versus camping, I have gotten to realize that everybody cannot do that because not everybody has the capability to do so. Not everybody is that skillful. Not everybody enjoys doing that. Some people like to play laid back. And in this gameplay that you're going to be watching right now, which is a Modern Warfare 2019 gameplay, I am using a shotgun. I am camping. I guess you would consider it camping, although I think it's more so patrolling. But regardless, it is slower than moving around. I'm using shotgun claymores and kind of staying in one isolated kind of area and waiting for the people to come to me because this is just the way that Modern Warfare was set up in previous gameplays. Especially if you guys have been watching me for a very long time, you know that I move around and I love rushing. But this game is a lot different. They made Dead Silence into a field upgrade and not a perk, so I can't have it on all the time. It's only limited as far as when I can use it, and that's the best time where people don't hear your footsteps, so you can actually move around. But now, of course, they made the footsteps so dang loud that you have to kind of play very strategically, and you have to listen out for their footsteps and wait for them to come to you. So it's a little bit different. Yes, you can go out, you can still rush at certain times when I have Dead Silence activated, because that way you can get the drop on the enemy. But when you don't have Dead Silence activated, again, it's not a perk, it's a field upgrade, you can't go out because people will hear your footsteps, so they have the advantage on you. So that's the whole point here. I think each game, each Call of Duty game has its advantages and disadvantages, and that strategy really does determine whether or not you're going to rush or camp or patrol or, you know, however you play Call of Duty. And I've realized that each and every one of us tailor that to our own play style as far as how we play the game, how we perceive the game. And that's going to be different for each and every one of us. And there is no right or wrong way to play Call of Duty. Yes, we complain all the time that you guys are campers. You shouldn't play that way because it's very cheap, it's tactical, or however we want to describe it. We degrade people who camp, and I get that. I was that way before too, but I've realized, especially because of a comment I received recently on one of my most popular videos that I uploaded 2 years ago called "What is the difference between a tryhard and sweat?" which I still get comments on till this day. The YouTube algorithm really blessed me on that one. But anyways, the comment read, "You don't seem to be a sweat or a tryhard either. This whole clip, you're camping, moving slow, and planting claymores around corners," which he's talking about the gameplay, and I was talking about people in general and the topic, but of course he had to criticize the gameplay, which it wasn't even the question of my gameplay. I was just simply asking a question. So really, you cannot make people happy. There is not a right or wrong way to play this game, or any Call of Duty for that matter, and that's what I've realized.
You're goddamn right.
Yes, we are allowed to rage and get mad at people for playing tactical or campy, or cheap for using shotguns, or hard scoping, and all of those things, because at the end of the day, when we are one kill away from a high kill streak or nuke, and we get killed by some dude camping in a corner where we least expect him, it pisses us off. but I have to realize also that maybe that camper is a casual, or maybe he or she doesn't enjoy rushing, moving around like a madman, or is cracked out of his or her mind. Not everyone can booty slide and jump around corners, or even wants to. You got people who come home from work and just want to hop on and relax by playing casually, who don't have an expensive headset. Some people are listening to music while playing and jamming out. Other people got stuff going on, because we gotta remember, COD became popular because it was an arcade shooter. It's not tactical or a milsim like some of the other military FPSs out there.
You are correct, sir.
Now, if you're playing ranked or competitively, then that's another thing entirely, and where it really matters most. And this is another problem that COD or Activision made in bringing skill-based matchmaking. Skill-based matchmaking thrown into casual lobbies or quick play, non-ranked modes really makes no goddamn sense. You want to break up lobbies because you have to pair up sweats with sweats instead of mixed lobbies. You have to pair up people with similar skills, even if it means longer wait times and a poor connection. You have to pair up people with similar stats because we want to protect the noobs from getting stomped out and hurting their feelings. All of these reasons are frustrating in casual lobbies. Keep that in ranked where it actually makes sense. I don't want to play in $1 million tournament sweating my balls off every match. As Thunder says, I have friends who are casual that I play with all the time that are maybe not as hardcore or play as much as I do, who have to suffer through my lobbies and playing against a team of sweats because of my stats. Because Activision thinks we need to always pair GCP up against his match regardless of my casual teammates.
Get the fuck out of here.
So I don't know, guys, this is perhaps me venting or whatever, but this was on my mind and I had to get it out there. Let me know if you agree or disagree or have anything to add, because I enjoy different perspectives. It's honestly what's so unique about the gaming community. No one is right or wrong, just different.
I hope so.
But anyways, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell to be notified every single time I upload a video. Now with that being said, this is GCP signing off.